Oh, sebelum ngopi. Agak sedih. La 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 la. Game House? Bukan, bukan. Beda-beda logo. Mohon maaf. So, halo Adam. Selamat malam. Sebentar. Halo, halo, selamat malam. Bukan Game House. Hah? Iya kah? Aku tak tahu. Sama sekali tak tahu. Kan tadi Microid ya, logonya bukan Game House, bukan GH yang dinding 2. I don't know, I have no idea at all. Lo bisa pakai controller. Subtitle. Oh, aku tak tahu. Aku cuma baca yang Microid doang tadi pagi, pas lagi nyari-nyari. Yes. Let's try ya.
minum Lee.
Bentar ya, Pe.
안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요.
The train is still stuck and the snow continues to fall. I should have taken an airplane. Well, I must make the best of it and join the other passengers for breakfast.
Aduh, kopiku masih panas. Go to the dining car. Mind map. Wibi minta isi form apa? Kemarin Wibi ulang tahun. Hari Senin bukan hari Minggu tanggal 1 Oktober 2023. Selain Wibi ada Lucy Enor. Terus ada satu lagi siapa ya, aku lupa. Sama-sama ulang tahun di tanggal 1. Terus lewat formulir di Twitter. Terus aku isi. Go to the dining car. Should I change this to 1080 ya? Oh, bukan. How to... No, I wanted to... Oh, this. The stolen ticket. Kayaknya kayak detektif kan? Kayak nemuin clue buat membunuh siapa. Yes, sesungguhnya aku udah baca novel ya. Dam. Aku suka novelnya. Jadi pas lihat kan ada Steam Next Fest ya Oktober. Terus aku ngelihat ada judul Agatha Christie di salah satu game yang masuk Steam Next Fest. Terus aku mainin. Iya kah? Halo Miru. Thank you. Aku benar-benar tidak tahu sama sekali. Dam. Serius. Selama aku mengenal Game House, aku belum pernah mendengar Agatha Christie. So I don't know. We'll see. Remake kah ini berarti? Aku tak tahu. Like sama sekali tak tahu. Oh iya, aku lupa. Ngobrol-ngobrol terus aku lupa. kan mau coba 1080 ya. Yes, can I get like 32, 62? How many? 44, 41, 35, 31. Seems good, right? Okay. Wow.
Good morning, Monsieur Michel.
Good morning, sir. Please enjoy our special breakfast in our restaurant.
Lupa tadi diingat. Aku juga. Kayaknya aku ya Dam ya. Karena aku ini baru pertama kali dan ini lancar banget. Sejujurnya tadi malam pas aku nyoba ini sekilas. Kan ukurannya gede ya laptop kentang. Terus aku kepo. Jalan tidak ya di laptopku? Kayaknya lancar. Nih, aku masih dapat 40-an fps di 1080. Low quality sih, tapi bersih dan lancar gini kan seneng ya. Jadi mungkin aku bakal follow juga.
This delay is intolerable. I am supposed to be demonstrating the Firenze in Paris.
My daughter said it would be the easiest way in the world. Just sit on the train until I got to Paris. And now we may be here for days and my boat...
But I'm supposed to be here, right? No. Oh, can I change the FOV? No. Option. Video. No option to change the FOV. No. Okay. Go to the dining car. I should go to the dining car and have breakfast. Here, right? But this is the bar. I don't see the dining car, or is the other one? Oh, restaurant. Publisher Microid. Yeah. Oh, I see.
How long are we expected to be stranded here?
It won't do much good complaining to me. That fellow there with the moustache, he may know something.
Excusez-moi, sir.
Yes?
Monsieur Bouc asks for you to join him in compartment 203.
Look here, Poirot. Can you tell us anything?
I can tell you the snow, it will not move aside on its own.
Of course. But you obviously have some influence with Book.
I am going to see him now. I will ask him if he has any information.
Aku mengenai Siberia cuma satu. Nyobain Dam. Seumur hidup ya. Baru nyobain yang itu loh. Yang kembar. Bukan yang kembar. Yang nenek dan cucu saling berkaitan ceritanya. Cuma nyobain demo doang. Waktu itu pas aku main Bang SB yang bener-bener apa ya, seneng pas lihat aku main itu agak berat sih, tapi yang ini lancar, jadi aku kepo. One 203 is in the other one then. Siberia satu bagus, sorry, tapi kalau soal grafik yang ketiga. Okay.
Ah, my good friend. Come in. We have need of you.
What has occurred?
A passenger lies dead in his bed. Stabbed.
A passenger? Which passenger?
In there. He's an American. A man called Ratchet. It was his valet, Masterman, who was worried that Mr. Ratchet was not awake yet. Pierre Michel, the conductor, decided to break in and found the body.
I see. Well, my friend, I think it is best not to touch anything and wait for the police to arrive.
Oh, I tried to call the police, but there is no cell tower for many kilometers. We could be stuck in the snow for hours. The murderer is with us. On the train, now! The sooner we catch him, the sooner we'll be out of danger. Dr. Constantine is already examining the body.
Mon ami, this is not a missing train ticket. We must follow procedure. We must wait for the police to secure the crime scene.
Please, Poirot. I will take full responsibility.
Book, you ask. Well, if we cannot contact the outside world, then... Oh, you are going to drive me crazy. In truth, this problem intrigues me. I was reflecting not half an hour ago that many hours of boredom lay ahead whilst we are stuck here. And now, the problem lies ready to my hand.
You accept then?
C'est entendu. You place the matter in my hands.
Hah, sebentar. Somehow ini berat. Patah-patah di stream. Halo Mas Diggle. Bentar ya. Aku tak tahu ternyata patah-patah di stream. Untung dicek. Jadi kayaknya ada delay sedikit. Nanti kayaknya diputuskan sebentar ya. Yes. Tadi ngomong apa ya? Halo Mas Diggle. Siberia yang aku coba tuh kayaknya yang paling baru. Yang ketiga mungkin. Dam. Agak ragu sebenarnya main game-game serupa. Soalnya biasanya kan berat ya. Jadinya agak ragu biasanya begitu aja.
Mr. Poirot, I am Dr. Constantine.
Forgive me, Doctor. You are a medical examiner?
No, but I have assisted in post-mortems at Nairobi Hospital, where I am a teaching fellow.
I am familiar with your excellent institution.
I do not intend to perform a full autopsy, but a preliminary examination should be of some use.
Of course. May I have a look? Then we can compare notes.
Please, if you need any help, I won't be far away.
Analyze this character to learn more about him. Nationality Moroccan. Profession medical examiner. I don't know, I didn't pay attention that much. Probably Moroccan. Age 47. Right, this is definitely not 89.
No, not good.
Kenyan?
I must admit I'm not right this time.
Mr. Poirot,
Replay. Oh,
I am
I can
Dr.
actually replay.
Constantine.
Forgive me, Doctor. You are a medical examiner?
No, but I have assisted in post-mortems at Nairobi Hospital, where I am a teaching fellow.
I am familiar with your excellent institution.
I do not intend to perform a full autopsy, but a preliminary examination should be of some use.
Of course. May I have a look? Then we can compare notes.
Please, if you need any help, I won't be far away.
Yes, bener. Dokter ternyata. Aku tak tahu ternyata ada opsi untuk replay percakapannya. Kan aku pikir tadi aku ketinggalan jadi aku tidak bisa ngapa-ngapain ya. Oh, let's try. The doctor is not Moroccan, nor is he a nurse, and he is not authoritarian. Is this free? He's a Kenyan doctor in his 40s and seems very professional. Let's see. This is definitely correct. Wow, this is interesting.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Request Dr. Constantine's alibi. Mind map. Wow.
I'm sure I will find some interesting things inside.
How to...
I'm sure I will find some interesting things inside.
Kalau udah rilis, aku juga. Kayaknya kalau misalnya aku rilis ini aku beli. Seru. What is this? A phone? No, right? Wait, is this a phone? Oh, they adapt this to
Phone
modern.
was deliberately smashed.
So they adapt the game into modern situation. I thought we are supposed to. Kalau aku demennya naratif, Dam. Jadi pas ngeliat ini aku suka. Terus motoe juga kan dia. Satu judul yang aku suka dari dulu.
Last night, Monsieur Ratchet said he takes precautions. I see now what he meant. He knew he was in danger and wanted to be ready, yet it was no use to him. I will leave it here for the police.
Aduh, suara anak kecil nangis. H.
A handkerchief. There's a letter H embroidered on it. I'll take photos.
Wah. No. We're not done yet. Oh, there's another one. What is this? Exotic fab. Oh. Okay.
Did it belong to Ratchet?
What else? 2 more. Right. Yes. There's only this and this one.
The watch is broken. The hands are stopped at 1:15 a.m. One would expect
1:15?
that to be the time when the attack occurred.
This is 1:15. How do you know this is 1:15?
As you see, the victim has been stabbed many times. Several alone would have been fatal.
Yes, I agree. An attack most savage.
I will, of course, prepare a complete report on my findings.
Thank you.
Betul, makanya tadi aku pikir ini kayaknya diadaptasi. Ada HP kan ini, Dam. Terus ada itu juga kan, ada HP, ada vape. Kan kalau di novel aslinya ini berdasarkan dia ngerokok kan, pakai cerutu kalau nggak salah. Terus nggak ada HP kan? Nah, kalau aku dari novel ya, selaku aku yang udah baca novel, cuma agak bingung. Diadaptasi ke dunia nyata ya, ke dunia sekarang. Menarik.
I wonder what could be in this photo.
Restore the torn picture. Agak aneh latar tempatnya. Latar waktu kah maksudnya? Wah. Yogi. Iya, latar waktunya agak aneh ya. Soalnya kan bukan. Soalnya aku pikir kita masih di masa lalu ya, bukan masa sekarang. Ternyata begini, ya udahlah ya. Mainin aja. Namanya juga game. Is it like this? I don't know. What is this? For Daisy.
For Daisy.
Oh.
Interesting. Et voilà.
Et voilà. Okay. What else? No. Oh, there's a safe. I cannot open this yet because I don't have a key. Oh, are you going to open this now? Can we do that later? Wow! Is this a shower? Wow! It looks so good. What else is it? Down there? No. What is this? Pharmacy 3K. Take a pill before going to sleep.
A box of sleeping pills.
What else? Ah, BTW. Itu kan apa? Itu kan showernya kah? Ah ya. Udah lah ya. BTW, kalau misalnya Adam suka detektif-detektifan dan nyari game gratis, detektif-detektifan yang penuh dengan intrinsik lah ya basically, aku mau sarankan game Shards of God.
Where can the killer have gone? This door communicates with compartment 204. The latch is open on this side.
Ini Shards of God. Bagus. Gratis, ada di itch.io. Kalau tidak salah cuma 1 jam selesai. Apa 1,5 jam? Pixel grafik sih, bukan grafik yang kayak realistis kayak gini, tapi bagus menurutku.
Expensive clothing, recently laundered.
Oh my god.
Not exactly the reading material one would expect of a man like Ratchet.
Alice was walking in the forest of 1,000 flowers. She picked 10 to make a bouquet. Suddenly the bouquet turned into a butterfly and the flowers on the ground began to multiply. There were twice as many. Alice arrived in front of a door that asked her, "If you want to get out of the forest, you must tell me how many flowers are left in the forest." Huh? Alice was walking in the forest of 1,000. She picked 10 to make a bouquet. Suddenly the bouquet turned into a butterfly. The flowers on the ground began to multiply. There were twice as many. So if there is 1,000 minus 10 means it's 990 times 2, 1980. Yeah. Yang Steam lah. Kalau itch.io nyarinya genre RPG. Oh, Steam aku tidak ada. Kalau Steam dengan genre yang sama, If on a Winter Night, for Traveler, tapi itu bukan itu sih, bukan detektif, point and click naratif. Mana ya? If on Winter Night, for Travelers. Ada sih ini, tapi bukan detektif. Sayangnya. Wow. Wee, my god. I'm supposed to analyze everything.
The snow is falling only lightly this morning. The murderer would have left tracks in the snow if he had jumped out the window. I'm sorry, Doctor, but I must question you.
Of course. I must be considered under suspicion like everyone else.
May I know your movements last night?
I share compartment 101 with Mr. Book. He would not stop talking about his beloved train. I listened to him for hours talking about his Orient Express.
My friend Book will no doubt confirm this. Did you know the victim?
Not at all. I noticed him last night at dinner, but I did not pay much attention.
Yang mana? If on a Winter Night kah? Bagus. Ceritanya ada 3. Bagus, point and click, gratis pula. Itu game yang pertama kali aku coba kayaknya dari itch.io karena bagus, gratis. Terus ternyata ada di Steam. Pas aku ada uang, aku beli DLC-nya buat support developernya. Bagus banget kalau suka naratif ya, dan point and click dan teka-teki lah basically. Tidak detektif, tapi ya point and click, teka-teki.
Did you know the victim?
Not at all. I noticed him last night at dinner, but I did not pay much attention.
Did you touch anything in here this morning?
I checked for a pulse. There was none. Rigor mortis had commenced. The body was cool to the touch. I touched nothing else.
What can you tell me about the victim?
He died from multiple stab wounds of varying angles and depth. More than one would have been fatal. I would place the time of death roughly between midnight and 2 a.m. With more time, I hope I can be more precise.
I assume the open window complicates matters.
Indeed. Conditions are not perfect.
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Oh, we done with everything? Wow. Open Rachel's safe. Analyze the crime scene. Okay. How could the killer exit the room? Kalau suka yang genre aku bilang tadi, yang aku kasih dua judul tadi bagus. You will not regret it. Menurutku ya. Can I use 1980 here ya? Oh, is it correct? Oh. Okay.
Not very surprising.
Fontana. Call Cairo, check carpets delivery, Orient Express. Call DC, check Dollar TV. Debrief with H arriving to Venice.
Ratchet had an appointment he will never keep.
Oh, this is SS. No, dollar. Oh, this is dollar. Like send money to Cairo. What is this? Confirm flight RJ AW. Okay. Thank you, Dam. Thank you so much. Fontana dei Conigli AW. It's a rabbit.
A meeting place on the back of a postcard. Someone with the initials AW.
For each person hurt, you will suffer the same harm. Your death is near, we never forget.
Letter this.
Bentar, coba aku play pause sebentar streamku di HP. Kalau tidak terlalu jauh, aku biarin aja. That's alright. No more else to do. But there is another thing that is not. Oh,
I shouldn't leave until I have finished inspecting the crime scene. The chain lock is broken. Monsieur Michel told me that he broke the chain on the door to get into the room.
we're done then. Okay. The murderer's way out? I don't know. This is definitely the end of the game later, no? What was the most likely way out for the murderer? I was gonna say, I've read the story but I forgot. Recap event? Oh, select the element that help uncover what happened night of the murder.
not think that's the right answer. I must admit I'm not right this time. No, not good.
This one?
I do not think that's the right answer.
Select two elements that help uncover what happened the night of the murder. Ratchet was on his guard. Okay. Ah, that's how the game works.
This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth. Think, Poirot, that is not a good answer.
So this one then. Ratchet wanted to stay on his guard, yet he took a sleeping pill. Conclude.
I can't imagine Ratchet taking a sleeping pill if he feared for his life. My little grey cells did not let me down.
Oh, this is nice. So good. I like this a lot. Ratchet's employee? How do you know? Two people to be identified. Who are the two persons who work for Ratchet? Mary Debenham, Mr. Dragomirov, Fosrelli, Mori, Mitchell, Masterman, McQueen. Oh.
Think, Poirot, that is not a good answer.
The murderer was able to get through the connecting door because it was not latched. The train is stopped, trapped in the snow. Wow. The murderer could not get out through the hall door because it was locked from the inside. The murderer probably hoped he was going to get out at the next station through the window, but the train never made it.
So, the murderer must have exited through Madame Hubert's room. That's
Hubert?
the right answer.
Okay. So are we done? Can I get out? What is this now? The witnesses of the escape. How do you know? Who are the two people who could have seen the murderer leaving the room? I don't know. We don't have any map yet.
I think I've seen everything I need at the moment. I'm counting on you to finish your analysis.
I'll have a more detailed report for you as soon as I can.
No, I was thinking that I probably
So-
needed a map.
Poirot, did you find anything out?
It's a bit early for the handcuffs, my friend. Even for Hercule Poirot. Do not worry, mon ami. I believe our culprit has no plans to strike again. Monsieur Ratchet was the target. Of that I am convinced. Tell me, Book, how did you spend last night?
This is a joke, I hope. Don't you trust your old friend?
My friend, calm yourself. I must hear your story in order to corroborate other accounts.
Ah, naturally. Let me see. I went to my compartment after dinner. Dr. Constantine was already there. We talked about his career. He's a Cambridge man, you know. After university, he returned to his country and has done much good there. He was so interested in the Orient Express. I told him all the anecdotes I know. I'm not certain when we fell asleep, but it was very late.
Here is what I have found out. Monsieur Ratchet was stabbed many times. I also found threatening letters in his safe. He had a loaded gun under his pillow, so he was on guard, ready to defend himself. However, there was an empty glass with white residue at the bottom. I suspect a barbiturate. Perhaps he was forced to take it. In any case, I am certain he was unconscious, unable to defend himself. I also found several other items at the crime scene, possibly related to the murder. They must be investigated.
By all means, Poirot. As fast as you can.
I also found liquid for an electronic cigarette, but I could not find a vape. This might belong to the murderer.
This criminal is an amateur.
Wah.
I need a list of the passengers with their compartment numbers.
Pierre Michel will have it.
I must interview the rest of the passengers and the staff.
I'll be in the bar car if you need me. We are hours late. Soon I hope help will arrive.
Okay. The list of passengers. This is 203, 202, and 201. Yep. Second class. Hmm? One, 201, 202, 203, 204, 205. 1, 2. Okay. 301, 302. Okay. Can I run? Is this me running?
The train is completely trapped because of the avalanche. Hopefully, not for too long.
There's an animation of Poirot looking through every door, which is interesting. Let's go.
Bonjour, Monsieur Michel. I expect Monsieur Ratchet's death must be very unsettling for you.
I have been an Orient Express wagon lead conductor for over 15 years. Nothing like this has ever happened before on one of my trains.
Yes, indeed, it is a shocking occurrence.
List of passengers.
Can you provide me with a listing of the passengers and their rooms, please?
Yes, certainly.
Oh, I thought we are going to receive a map. Like every cabin. Okay. See, this is why I was thinking that we are going to receive a map showing every room and the occupants. Right, occupants. The one who occupied the room. Allah. But then the one that we receive right now is a table like this, which makes this actually pretty hard to read. Look, this is 101, 202, 102, blah 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 till the end. So it's Toby Harris, Caroline Hubbard, Uber.
Are you a smoker?
Indeed.
Do you smoke e-cigarettes?
No. Tobacco only.
Oh, I do not say thank you. Okay. Thank you for the cooperation. Ooh, a bathroom. Fancy. Wow. Okay, let's get up. Wait. Oh, here. Wait, what should I do? Should I find Mr. Hubbard? No, right? Or should I answer this one first? Ratchet's employee? Oh, employee? How to see the inventory? No, the paper before. Oh? I got this, but I couldn't bring this. Huh? Why? My god, I have to remember everything again. Oh, who is the other person? Toby Harris and Caroline Hubbard. Ratchet is 203. Okay. So every person occupied one room. Okay. Oh, a second. Let's fill the mind map. It was Caroline Hubbard and Toby Harris. Mr. Harris. Oh? Oh, no. The connecting door? The witnesses of the escape. Ah, my bad. Michelle then. And Hubbard.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
I say it's basically both of them because Hubbard is the one who have a connecting door between 203 and 204, and Michelle is the one who stand in the outside guarding the train. What should we do now? What is this? Ratchet's employee. I don't have any information about this one yet, right? Later. But who am I supposed to ask regarding this here? Ratchet and sleeping pills. Oh, okay. Interrogate Mr. Michel. Okay, let's go.
Monsieur Michel, I must ask you a few questions if you don't mind.
I will do everything I can to help.
First of all, tell me about yourself.
Very well. My name, as you know, is Pierre Michel. I am from Calais. I've been with the company for over 15 years.
Thank you.
Calais? Where is Calais? I don't know. Profession? Controller? No. Valet? 15 years? With this age? And appearance? 57 probably. What is Calais? I don't know. But the name is Pierre. Pierre Michel. French?
I do not think that's the right answer.
Canadian?
Think, Poirot. That is not a good... No, not good.
Controller then.
I must admit I'm not right this time.
Oh. Okay.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
No, I was thinking controller is the one who control the train. Masinis. Apa ya masinis itu bahasa Inggrisnya? The one who control the train. Valet is the one who serve people. Okay.
I would like to reconstruct with your help the events of last night. Monsieur Ratchet retired to bed. When?
Almost immediately after dinner, sir. Actually, before we left Belgrade.
Did anybody go into his compartment after that?
His valet, monsieur. Monsieur Masterman. And then his secretary, the young American gentleman. Monsieur McQueen.
And that is the last time you saw or heard of him?
No, monsieur. You forget that Monsieur Ratchet rang his bell around 12:40 a.m., soon after we had stopped. I knocked at the door, but he called out in French, "Ce n'est rien, je me suis trompé." I then left to answer another bell that had just rung.
Huh? I don't understand. Senerian James Trompe. What does it mean? Don't know.
Where were you at 1:15 a.m.?
I was sitting on my little seat at the end of the car, facing up the corridor.
Are you sure?
I left a little after 1 a.m. to speak about the snow with my colleague Jean in the bar car. I came back later. There was a call. I remember speaking to you.
Indeed, I remember. Carry on.
It was the American lady, Madame Hubbard. She thought she saw a man in her compartment. Then, around 1:50 a.m., I made the bed for Monsieur Ratchet's secretary, Monsieur McQueen. He had spent the evening talking with the English Captain Arbuthnot. At 2 a.m., I returned to my place and stayed there until dawn.
God, I wish we have, I don't know, a log or a diary or a notes where every conversation is written. How am I
What
supposed to
is the
remember
last
everything?
station where we stopped?
Vinkovsky.
Could someone have come on board?
Possibly. I was very busy. Owing to the weather, we were a few minutes late. We left at 12:10 a.m.
New note, Monsieur Michel's activity. Why not? This is so good, to be honest. I like it. But I wish that we have a notes or a log of conversation. Even though we have a mind map like this. I was hoping that we could have a log basically of every conversation we had. Because my potato brain couldn't remember of everything. But I like this a lot. What time is it? 10:36, okay. Anyway, let's continue. Masterman. There are two people? Isn't the Valley only one? Huh? Oh, wow! Or probably this one is also working as the log. Because, this is basically making the timeline more interactive, which is nice and good, in my opinion. So we can actually imagine how everything unveiled one by one in the connection between each node to another node. Let's see. Mrs. Hubbard calls Mr. Michel, then he speaks with me. Mr. Michel stays at his post until the morning. The train is stuck by a snowdrift. Ratchet calls Mr. Michel. Mr. Michel smokes on the station platform of Vinkovsky. Vinkovsky? Mr. Michel leaves for the bar car with Mr. Faucher. Mr. Michel goes to make Mr. McQueen's bed. Let's see. Mr. Michel smokes on the station platform of the Vinkovci. Mr. Michel returns to the train and the train leaves Vinkovci. It's 12:10. Okay. The train is stopped by the snowdrift. Ratchet calls Mr. Michel and then before, but I don't remember. Mr. Michel leaves for the bar car with Mr. Fauché. To smoke, right? To speak? Mrs. Hubbard calls Mr. Michel, then he speaks with me. This is regarding a man in compartment. Mr. Michel goes to make Mr. McQueen's bed. Mr. Michel stays at his post until the morning.
That was easy.
Not really. Not really easy. But then I tried. Oh, this is not done yet. Okay. Mrs. Hubbard. Why is this not done yet? Should I ask him later? Let's see, where could she be? Are you Hubbard? Or no? I don't remember. Hubbard. Oh, the one in the previous compartment. Sorry. I am sorry. Is you? Masu? Or no? Or should I knock the door? That's Dragomirov, right? Yeah. Rudolf Andrei. Antonio Fossarelli. Freya Nielsen. Oh, I don't know. I don't think there is another door after this one though. Restaurant. No one here? No one is here. That's the chef. Storage. I don't see any sign of Mrs. Hubbard, so Hubert. So we are going to go to the room, I guess, which is 204. Mary Debenham. Book, Constantine, Debenham, Arbuthnot, Samuel Ratchet, Ubar, Dragomirov, Andrei, Michel, Fossarelli, Andrei, Oh, wow, she looks so elegant. Nielsen, Foucher, Murray, Masterman, McQueen, Hartman, Schmidt, Olson. Okay. Two oh five, 204.
Good morning, madam. I am Hercule Poirot.
Caroline Hubbard. What can I do for you, Mr. Poirot?
I am the bearer of unfortunate news.
It's obvious with all the commotion that something has happened.
Madame Hubbard, I am afraid your neighbor, Monsieur Ratchet, was murdered last night.
Oh my God! I knew it! I knew it!
I would like to ask you some questions, but first, may I inspect your room?
Of course, yes, you must.
Definitely not German. She have an American accent. Age with disappearance 60. Profession. She didn't mention anything though. Housewife then. Okay.
My little gray cells did not let me down.
To be honest, currently I am feeling like I wanted to play this game in high quality. There's an option here in system. The resolution. I wanted to upgrade the resolution to the highest possible and also the graphic quality as epic. And vertical synchronization to 60. I don't know. It must look so beautiful if I have proper device to play this game. But then, at least at this time, I can at least still play the game, and I like this a lot. Ooh, mustache.
Another delightful trophy for my collection. The luxury of the Orient Express is present in every detail.
What are you looking for? What am I supposed to look for? There is a black box, but I don't know what is this for. What is this? A
Here is
pin?
a jacket button. It
Oh.
bears the logo of the Orient Express.
Jacket button? On a table like this? Why? Nothing else to see? I guess. Right?
This door connects to Monsieur Ratchet's compartment. It was latched on this side. Madame, please tell me about last night.
The murderer was right here in my compartment. I woke up. All in the dark it was. I was just so scared I couldn't scream. I pressed the call button. I pressed and pressed. I heard footsteps running in the corridor, then a knock on my door. "Come in," I screamed. And I switched on the lights at the same time. And would you believe it? There wasn't a soul there.
You think he went back into the other compartment?
How do I know where he went? I had my eyes shut tight. The conductor came in. I told the man what had happened, and he didn't seem to believe me. I asked him to search the room, but he found nothing. I told the conductor to look at the door between the compartments, And sure enough, it wasn't bolted. Well, I soon saw to that. I told him to bolt it, then and there.
How is it you didn't bolt the door between the two compartments?
But I had. Well, as a matter of fact, I asked that Swedish lady, Olsen, Greta, if it was bolted, and she said it was.
How was it you could not see for yourself?
I was already in bed, and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was.
What time was it when you asked her to do this for you?
Oh, it must have been around 10:30 or 10:45 p.m. She'd come along to see if I had an aspirin. But instead of opening my door, she opened Mr. Ratchet's door by mistake. He said something quite rude, like, "Not a chance, lady, you're too old." It shocked her. She came in. I told her where to find the aspirin, and she got it out of my toiletry bag. Poor girl, she didn't have a good night.
The same could be said for Monsieur Ratchet. It appears Mademoiselle Olsen may be the last person to see Ratchet alive.
Oh, okay.
Is this your handkerchief?
No, not at all.
Yet it is embroidered with an initial H, like your name.
I don't care. It's not mine, and I would certainly never buy something so impractical as that frilly thing.
Impractical. To be honest, I also think the same. Even though some people say a handkerchief is good for men to practice sweetness to lady, but then to be honest, I don't see
Are
handkerchief.
you a smoker?
No, definitely not. Filthy habit.
Yeah, I don't see handkerchief as something that is important nowadays, because nowadays we have tissue to do anything.
I found a jacket button on your table. It looks like it belongs to a passenger on the train who may have entered your room.
Miss Olsen was my only visitor. Besides the intruder, of course. But that doesn't look like a regular button, does it?
No, it has the Orient Express logo engraved on it. I have not finished inspecting your room. If you don't mind,
What else do I miss? Don't know. Her toiletry bag. So this one, the black one that I don't know before. What's the use for? How to open? Oh,
let's see if Mrs. Hubbard was telling the truth about the latch of the connecting door.
what do you mean?
This hook is probably where Mrs. Hubbard hung her toiletry bag. I can see the latch very well from here, even with the toiletry bag attached. I'll have to clear that up with Mrs. Hubbard.
So did she lie? Is that what this conversation imply? Oh, interesting. Halo bang, halo Suvin, selamat malam. How are you? 5 menit game judulnya Agatha Christie, Murder on the Orient Express. Masih demo, belum full version. Game
Mrs.
detective,
Hubbard,
detective.
you told me that the door connecting the two compartments was closed, correct?
Yes, it was, as I told you. I was already in bed and my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was. That's why I asked Miss Olsen to check if it was closed.
Iya, game baru, masih demo, belum rilis full versionnya. Kabarku baik. Kayaknya kurang tidur karena masih ngatur jadwal, tapi oke. Sufin, apa kabar? Good kan ya? Ya, good. Ntar aku tidak menyimak. Seru, aku suka game-game beginian. Genrenya detektif naratif gitu loh. Which of the sentences contains a lie? Yes, it was as I told you, I was already in bed. And my toiletry bag was hanging on the hook of the door. I couldn't see the latch from where I was. That's why I asked Miss Olsen to check if it was closed.
Are you sure everything you've told me is accurate, Madame Hubbard?
Of course. I have an excellent memory.
Mrs. Hubbard, I tested putting your toiletry bag on the door hook as you told me. From your bed, you can easily see the latch on the door. The toiletry bag does not hide the latch at all.
Are you saying I'm lying? It may have been stuck somehow in a different position, or I may not have seen it in the darkness. Or I didn't think to look, you irritating man.
Details matter, madame. A man has been most savagely murdered. You will excuse me if I attempt to separate the truth from the false.
Forget my toiletry bag and focus on who entered my compartment. Probably after killing Mr. Ratchet.
Madame Hubbard is a force to be reckoned with, but I suspect I'm not done with her.
Oke. Tidur bang. Oh, tidur karena kalau misalnya aku ngantuk kah? Kan aku lagi streaming ya.
Thank you for your assistance, madame.
Agak lama, but thank you. Nanti aku pagi tidur kok. Ya bener sih, nggak salah juga. Tapi nanti aku udah tidur kira-kira 4 jam ya, tidak lama. Iya Vin, tadi nanti aku sampai jam 3 kayaknya, cuma kok maksimal, tidak lama-lama. Tidak banyak juga yang mau dimainkan. Oke, the killer avoided Mr. Michel. Buset, kenapa tuh? Kenapa buset? Select 2 elements to help deduce how the killer avoided being seen by Mr. Michel.
Think, Poirot.
No.
That is not a good answer.
This. 3 pagi? Iya. Kan aku dari baru jam 9 mulai. Enggak sih, 9.30an berapa tadi? Sampai nanti jam 2, jam 3 seharusnya. Baru masih pagi. Masih baru mulai aku pin. The murderer was able to take advantage of Mr. Michel's absence to escape without being seen at 1:15. Okay.
While Monsieur Michel was chatting with Monsieur Fauchet in the bar car between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m., the murderer could have escaped Ratchet's room without being seen. That's the right answer.
Okay. Wow, there's a purple one now. Is Mrs. Hubbard a suspect? No.
Very well, I choose to go this way.
For now, yeah. I don't know if it will change later. Is Mr. Michel a suspect? No.
This appears to be a good lead.
So are we done with everything? One more. What is this? Interrogate Mr. Michel. Should I ask Mr. Michel again then? What is this? Ratchet's employee. Minum. Bentar ya, Pe. This is confusing to be honest, because who are the 2 persons who work for Ratchet? I don't know. The only one that I know is Mr. Masterman, because that's who Michelle said before. But then I don't know who is the other one. Okay, bentar ya. Let's ask Mr. Michel again. Iya, udah tutup formulirnya, P. Udah nyampe rumah kah? Are you home already? Mr. Michel. Monsieur. Monsieur Michel. Bonjour. Pardon?
I found a button from an Orient Express staff jacket. Did you lose one by any chance?
No, monsieur. As you can see, I have all my buttons. It is not mine.
Oke, aman kan ya? Baru sampai rumah kalau gitu. Tadi mau ngomong apa ya sama tempe? Iya, jadi hari tanggal 1 Oktober itu si Wibi ulang tahun. Selain Wibi ada beberapa orang lain kayak si Lucien Ore. Terus ada satu orang lagi rasanya di Twitter yang lewat. Aku lihat waktu itu ulang tahun. Terus karena si Wibi ulang tahun, jadi dia bikin formulir ulang tahun, boleh diisi, boleh tidak. Lewat kan, terus aku isi gitu. Terus dia bacain kemarin, ya kan di tanggal 2 ya, kemarin jam 2 siang, tapi aku tidur jadi aku tidak nonton. Terus aku lihat VOD-nya doang gitu. Udah tutup. Apakah sudah mau mandi, tempe? Now I don't have anything else to do, right? Like I've asked everything. What should I do with this ya? Belum, kayaknya nunggu bentar dulu. Oke, selamat mendinginkan badan kalau begitu. Secretary? How are you, Mas Ali? I am good. Cuma karena hari ini baru mulai ganti jadwal, jadi aku masih agak kelimpungan sama jadwal. What are you eating for today? Yang aku share di Discord tadi, Pe? Kayaknya belum lihat kah yang di subserver yang food, interest food? Cuma 3, tapi tadi aku makan yang kue tiaunya setengah. Terus sisanya belum aku makan sampai sekarang. Baru aku makan sayurnya doang, biar nggak basi.
I would like to reconstruct with your help the events of last night. Monsieur Ratchet retired to bed. When?
Almost immediately after dinner, sir. Actually, before we left Belgrade.
Did anybody go into his compartment after that?
His valet, monsieur. Monsieur Masterman. And then his secretary, the young American gentleman. Monsieur
That is the...
No,
Yes, I am actually missing information. I was kinda suspecting that it's probably Mr. McQueen, but I didn't catch that information. So this one and this one. Timeplaynya mepet kah? Karena dari jam 9 sampai 2.
That happens to me a lot.
Bukan daripada mepet, aku tuh lebih ke belum pas ngatur waktunya. Tadi itu aku tidur jam 4, bangun jam 4 atau setengah 5 kayaknya aku tidur ya. Terus bangun jam 6, enggak deng, setengah 7 apa setengah 8. Tapi masih ngantuk kan ya, kan cuma tidur berapa jam. Jadinya tadi aku baru mandi jam 8.30-an gitu. Tidak apa ya? Ya masih kelimpungan, itu aja sih. Itu doang. Tidak banyak kendala lain-lain. Ratchet secretary and valet.
I think I've seen everything I need at the moment. I'm counting on you to finish your analysis.
I'll have a more detailed report for you as soon as I can.
Let's go. Where could they be? In their own compartment? This is Mrs. Hartman. And who is this guy? Purple one. Fosarelli. Okay. I am looking for McQueen and Masterman. Let's see this again. This is so inconvenient to be honest because I have to recheck and check again. Where are you? Masterman 103, McQueen is 102. Okay, let's go. It does look good. Yeah, it is look good. It looks good on the stream. So it good. 105, 104, 103. Hello.
Monsieur Edward Masterman, I believe. May I ask you some questions?
I can barely talk. I have a terrible toothache.
We have a doctor on board the train. Perhaps...
I do not need a doctor. I use essential oils. If you can find my flask of clove oil in my box, I would be grateful.
Fine, if you insist. I will help you.
You can't do that by yourself? Okay. Must be in such a really hard pain then. Oh my god, goodness.
By the smell, I think that the jojoba oil spilled on the other bottles, leaving their labels illegible. I must find another way to find which one is Masterman's toothache remedy.
Do I have to actually... Oh my
This
god.
oil is soaked in jojoba oil. It's unusable. Ah, this old scale will do the job.
Oh my god. For real? What should I do?
To start, I must first arrange the vials from the lightest to the heaviest.
Suddenly I wanted to sing a song. You won't admit that you love me. And so I want you over. La 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 la. Perhaps. That song. It's an old song.
Now that I know the order,
Oh.
I think that I can easily guess which one is the clove oil.
I accidentally finished everything in one try. Interesting. Almond. What is this? Yang, lemon, lavender, clove, jojoba. Oh. This is yang then. The next one is almond. 7 is clove. Hey, wait a second. What am I supposed to do?
Here is Monsieur Masterman's remedy.
Hey. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Here is your remedy. I hope it will help.
Thank you very much, sir. Well, I can finally speak without too much pain. I'm ready to answer your questions.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's valet?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Were you told that your employer was murdered?
Yes, sir. A very shocking occurrence.
Valet? Age? with this look? 39?
You are Monsieur Ratchet's valet?
Yes, sir, that is correct.
Were you told that your employer was murdered?
Yes, sir. A very shocking occurrence.
You are...
Let's try with American. Yep. I don't hear any accent of Canadian. I don't even remember a Canadian accent also. I couldn't remember Swiss accent. So, yeah, I assume he was an American. He is an American.
At what hour did you last see Monsieur Ratchet?
It must have been around 9 p.m., sir. That or a little after. I went to bed around 10:30 p.m., same as the person who shares my room, Mr. Foscarelli. He almost immediately began snoring.
What did you do then?
I read, sir, and I spent a while soothing my toothache with clove oil and listening to the snoring.
Did you hear anything during the night?
Yes, my roommate's snoring.
Look at her. Look at his face.
Are you a smoker?
Yes, sir. I have a cigarette now and then to relax.
Tell me about your employer, Monsieur Ratchet.
I've been working for him for 9 months. I should not wish to speak ill of the dead, but he was not a gentleman, sir.
Did you know that he had enemies?
Yes, sir. I heard him discussing some threatening letters, sir, with Mr. McQueen.
Did he mention these letters to you?
He had been reading a letter when I came in. He asked me if I was the one who put it in his compartment. I told him that I had done no such thing, and he should report it to the police at the next station.
How did he respond?
He laughed, sir.
You're joking.
I do not joke, sir.
Forgive me, I can see you do not. Was he taking sleeping pills?
Always when traveling by train, sir. He said he couldn't sleep otherwise. Last night he asked me to give him 2. I did so, along with a glass of water. He dissolved them in the water.
Did you see him drink the water?
No, sir. I left right after I gave him the pills.
Kinda interesting. He dissolved the...
Was Monsieur Ratchet a smoker?
No. He finds smokers disgusting.
Can you tell me again why you gave sleeping pills to Monsieur Ratchet?
Yes, I gave him the pills because when he takes the train, he has trouble sleeping. The letter must have worried him. He specifically asked me to prepare the sleeping pills. I didn't see him drink the water with the pills in it.
When he takes the train, he has trouble sleeping. The letter must have worried him. He specifically asked me to prepare the sleeping pills. I didn't see him drink the water with the pills in it. But there is some residue. There is some substance in the bottom of the glass, which means that there is sleeping pills supposed to be there. And then there were none. What are you talking about? Okay. Also, hello. BE, this one?
I see nothing to prove he's lying.
Oh, this is incorrect then. This one?
Monsieur, I believe you are not telling me the truth.
What? How can you say that?
Agenda. A gun. Scream in the night. Agenda? What agenda? Bukunya Agatha Christie. Oh, sejujurnya aku cuma baca 1 buku. Okay. Motorway, and then there were none. Oh, I have no idea at all. Aku cuma baca 1 buku, terus aku nonton 2 film, Motorway, terus yang In the Nile. Yang In the Nile kan bagus ya filmnya. Kan, tapi aku belum baca buku, jadi aku nggak tahu gimana, apakah sesuai atau tidak. Terbagus. Terus yang baru, yang Haunting Venice aku belum baca. Dan belum nonton. A gun?
He received threatening letters. One, it seems, last night. Did you know he had a gun? under his pillow, and even asked for my help to watch over him. I find it strange that he asked you for sleeping pills when he was afraid for his life and prepared to defend himself.
I'm sure I don't know. Maybe to calm his nerves, maybe out of habit.
It makes no sense.
Wait, please. Isn't it possible that Mr. Ratchet asked me to prepare the pills, but didn't plan to drink them for some reason?
It is possible. But I am a student of character, monsieur, and the Monsieur Ratchet you describe is not the man I met.
If you'll excuse me, my toothache is getting worse again.
I'm afraid this time you must prepare your own clove oil.
Okay. Also, how are you, Kay? Good evening. Now I'm going to go to McQueen. Hello.
I believe I am addressing Monsieur Hector McQueen.
Guilty as charged.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, sorry. Just an expression. My father used to say it.
You must have had an interesting childhood. I am Hercule Poirot.
No need to be modest. You're a detective.
You are Monsieur Ratchet's secretary?
I am Mr. Ratchet's secretary. Just over a year. I mainly take care of translating certain texts for him. Mr. Ratchet only speaks English.
Prepare yourself for a shock. Your employer, Monsieur Ratchet, is dead.
So they got him after all.
What do you mean? You are assuming he was murdered?
I know he had enemies.
Selesai kan ya berarti laporan mingguannya? Kenapa nggak bisa tidur kah? Why? Ratchet.
What can you tell me about Monsieur Ratchet?
He was American. He was an antiques dealer. I don't know much more. Mr. Ratchet never talked about himself or his life. But I think Ratchet wasn't his real name. And he left the United States to run away from something. Or someone.
Yes?
He started getting letters. Threatening letters.
Do you still have them?
I have one.
Did you know that Monsieur Ratchet had asked for my help?
Asked you? No, I didn't know.
He knew he was in danger. When did you last see him?
Last night around 10 o'clock, I should say.
Did you like your employer, Monsieur McQueen?
No, I did not. He was, I'm sure, a cruel and dangerous man.
Soalnya tadi siang udah tidur. Oke. Apakah masih akan bertahan? Tidak tidur lagi sampai pagi? Nah, aku tadi cuma tidur dari jam 4 sampai setengah 8 kayaknya. So, agak mengantuk tapi aku baru ngopi. Semoga nggak apa-apa.
Can you tell me your movements last night?
I went back to my compartment. I read a little. In Belgrade, I went out onto the platform to smoke, but it was cold. I quickly went back in. I then went to Mr. Ratchet's compartment to take some dictation for him. I left around 10 o'clock. I saw Captain Arbuthnot. We ended up chatting in my compartment. Then we went out on the platform to quickly stretch our legs at Binkovsky. He left around 2 o'clock.
Thank you. I will need to check Monsieur McQueen's story with Captain Arbuthnot. I found a diary in Monsieur Ratchet's safe. Did you know about it?
I kept a business appointment book, but I know he had a personal diary as well. That looks like it.
Are you a smoker?
Yes, I smoke cigarettes. I've tried to quit, but no luck.
Can you give me this letter, please?
Of course, here it is.
Time to die. It's simple. Okay.
Was Monsieur Ratchet a smoker?
No, he hated the smell of smoke.
We're done then. Nothing else to do. Ratchet talks to Mr. Michel. Let's see. Susah mau tidur, kalau udah tidur paling bentar lagi dengerin podcast True Crime sampai ngantuk. Oke. No. Anyway, enjoy the stream, enjoy the broadcast. This one, right? Ratchet apparently spoke in French during the night of the murder. Oh, this one. Select 2 elements of interest from the encounter with Mr. Michel on the evening of the murder. Ratchet with Mr. Michel.
I must admit I'm not right this time.
It's not Ratchet who spoke to Mr. Michel. Murderer pretended Ratchet was still alive at 12:37.
The
Okay.
murderer may have impersonated Ratchet by calling Monsieur Michel to make it seem that Ratchet was still alive at 12:37 a.m. That's the right answer.
The hypothesis of the night of the crime. What is most likely hypothesis? Ratchet takes sleeping pills. The murderer enters Ratchet's room. He kills him with a gun and hides it under his pillow. No. He disguised the crime as a crime of passion with a knife. He waits for Mr. Michel to take a break to leave the room. No, this is wrong. Because there is no gunshot or gun wound in the body. And if it was, there will be some blood splatter around in the room, but there are none, which means it's not. Ratchet takes sleeping pills. The murderer enters Ratchet's room. He stabs him with a knife. He calls Mr. Michel to make believe that Ratchet is alive. He opens the window to escape, but the train is stuck in the snow. He waits for Mr. Michel to take a break to leave the room. Probably, but not correct, I guess. Ratchet takes sleeping pills. The murderer enters Ratchet's room. He then stabs him with a knife. He calls Mr. Michel to pretend that Ratchet is alive. He opens the window and flees. There are 2 options. If I choose this option, this means that the murderer is gone from the train, but I believe they are not. If I choose this one, the same one.
That was easy.
Wow. I have played this game for 2 hours, I guess. Right? Another one. Report the situation to book. Okay. I guess it's probably the end of the demo. Merci. Merci, Monsieur McQueen. Also, I'm hungry. Oh, hello.
So, my friend, have you found our killer?
Not yet, but I will tell you what I have learned.
Please.
Our assassin could have gotten on the train at Vinkovsky disguised as a conductor, entered Ratchet's room and killed him. Then he walked out through Madame Hubbard's connecting door, where he lost a button from his jacket. He had to wait for Monsieur Michel to be absent. He waited too long. The train had left the station.
He was trapped aboard.
Indeed. He had opened the window to make it look that he'd escaped that way. However, if he waited until the train stopped again due to snow, his footprints would have been found.
The murderer is still among us. On the train.
There's a problem with the second-class toilets.
What now?
All morning passengers have been complaining that the door is locked, so I went to check. I knocked, but no one answered. I didn't think I should open it without speaking to you first.
You did well, Monsieur Michel. Lead the way.
I used my master key.
But who is she? Is she alive?
She is breathing.
Then if she isn't dead, isn't she our murderer?
That, my friend, is what we must find out.
Who is this now? 안녕하세요. Second class.
The ticket reads Joanna Locke, traveling in compartment 105.
Wow.
Miss, can you hear me? She's breathing. Her pulse is strong. There is no sign of physical violence. This woman is sleeping very soundly. This woman is sound asleep. Given her location, I would say she has been drugged and deposited here.
Well, at least it's not another murder on my train.
The train is, of course, full.
Monsieur, the list I gave you indicates that Hildegard Schmidt shares her compartment.
I will want to talk to her later. For now, we will concentrate on this mysterious young lady. Let's return her to her more comfortable bed.
Good idea. Pierre, locate this woman's room and fetch the doctor.
Yes, sir.
I will question her when she wakes up.
Please, let me know what you learn.
Mademoiselle Locke's compartment is 105. I suggest we return her to her more comfortable bed.
Yes, hopefully she will awaken soon.
Are you going to wait? Oh. What is this? Coffee?
A cup of tea with white residue at the bottom.
A cup of tea? How to take this? This I wanted to focus on this luggage. Oh, there's a missing button here.
A briefcase
No?
and a wagon-lit conductor's jacket. And the button is missing.
That's all then. Nothing else to explore. There's a number here. No, there is another briefcase here, but I couldn't open this because we don't have any information regarding the number. What should we do? What else then? Like, I don't see any other interactable item. Did I miss anything? No. Did I miss something here? No. Did I miss something on you? No. There are only 3 things that is interactable, which is this one, but I don't have any number, any idea. What's the number? What should I do? He's watching attentively. What should I do, yeah?
We really need to find the combination. No, that's mine. I never remember my passwords, so I make them easy ones. Poirot,
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in you. I was certain you would have it by now. If you need a break, I can ask Jean to make you some coffee. Have you tried 0000? But of course you know what you're doing. It isn't booby-trapped, is it? So, Poirot, any luck so far? Poirot, what if the briefcase is booby-trapped? Have you tried 1, 2, 3, 4? Poirot, what if the briefcase is booby-trapped? Have you tried 0000? No, that's mine. I never remember my passwords, so I make them easy ones. Have you tried 1, 2, 3, 4? Poirot, I'm disappointed in you. I was certain you would have it by now. So, Poirot, any luck so far? If you need a break, I can ask Jean to make you some coffee. But of course you know what you're doing. It isn't booby-trapped, is it? We really need to find the combination. Have you tried 1, 2, 3, 4? We really need to find the combination.
Ah, stop talking. My God. You didn't give any clue and you're still blabbering. Oh my God. You didn't give any clue and you expect me to actually understand what is the password? Such a really interesting. Oh, it's Book who speak. So annoying. Blabbering like a duck. Finally. Wow.
She has a gun.
Come, Poirot. Criminals are often known to carry one.
Ratchet was stabbed, not shot.
Yep.
But then why take it on the train?
Ooh.
This badge says that Joanna Locke is an American detective with the Berkshire Police Department in Massachusetts.
An American police officer? Oh.
Oh. Apa Moto EP? Udah. Aku baca buku. Moto E ini adalah buku yang aku beli di Periplus Soekarno-Hatta Terminal 3. Aku baca bukunya, kemudian pusing. Bukan di Periplus Terminal 3, di Kinokuniya Grand Indonesia, lantai 1. Iya, terus aku beli, terus aku baca, jadi aku mengerti, tapi pusing gara-gara banyak bahasa Prancisnya. Bukan di terminal, bukan di Periplus, di Kinokuniya. Di Periplus aku beli Call Me By Your Name. Iya, terus aku baca, terus aku nonton, kesel karena cerita yang di film yang paling baru 2018 itu jelek. Yang di bukunya gimana, yang di filmnya gimana, kesel. Terus aku suka basically. Jadi aku baru baca satu novel. Yang punya motor. Aku baru baca satu novel yang Motoe ini, terus aku baru nonton 2 film yang Motoe yang 2018 apa 17, terus aku nonton yang di Sungai Nil, yang di Venice aku belum nonton sampai sekarang. Lagi di bioskopan belum nonton. Itu aja. Jelek menurutku karena ya gimana ya, aku baca buku kan, jadi aku tahu kan alurnya gimana. Terus aku nonton filmnya, kayak benar-benar tidak sesuai ekspektasi sekali. Padahal awalnya bagus dan settingannya bagus sekali. Sayang kok di ujungnya jelek gitu ya ujungnya. Jadi aku kecewa. Begitu. Aku nggak bisa bahasa Prancis. Oke, karena aku belajar ya via Duolingo. Tapi kan tahun 2018 aku belum mengenal Prancis sama sekali. Jadi benar-benar tidak mengerti ini ngomong apa. Apalagi campur-campur bahasa Inggris dan Prancis kan novelnya. Yang buku jauh lebih rapih ya. Bukan karena durasi sih menurutku. Emang kayaknya penulisannya aja jelek kayaknya. Kayak Poirot itu di ujung itu tiba-tiba kayak lemah gitu loh. Kayak di buku seharusnya Poirot itu ya menjelaskan kenapa bla 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 bla. Mereka semua itu berkomplot untuk membunuh si Ratchet. And I understand that. Makanya aku terwah gini ya ternyata endingnya. Terus kalau di film yang 2018 itu tiba-tiba Poirotnya lemah sekali. Jadinya aku kesel. Begitu. Hi Nozim. Good evening? No, good morning. Hello Dasil, selamat malam. Begitu. Jadinya agak kecewa. So
Her
disappointed,
driver's
yes.
license confirms her identity. She is American.
These are fake IDs. It's certain.
Wah, so noisy. Yes, I remember. It's morning for you, but it's midnight in me. Hello and welcome Dan. How are you? Dasil juga apa kabar? Bukan. Si Dasil di sini. Salah
Her
gue.
driver's license confirms her identity. She is American.
These are fake IDs. It's certain.
No, Angkero, no. All is good here. Nice. Good to know that. Also enjoy the streaming, Dasil. Room 203, Ratchet.
Mademoiselle Locke seems very interested in our victim.
Of course. She has studied her target.
Possibly.
Finally figure out the annoying puzzle in the escape sim map. I felt very dumb. Ooh, I actually, I don't know, lie on my bed, and when I return, you already right to another channel, and I didn't remember anymore what happened. And yeah, there are so many motorcycle noises, a lot, and it's kinda noisy. Yeah, Rossi, mengganggu. But what can I do? Ooh, the doll.
The stuffed animal is the same as in the photo found at the crime scene.
What a coincidence.
Mademoiselle Locke appears to have been investigating Monsieur Ratchet.
Look, she's waking up.
Thanks to you, I would not be surprised if our murder victim were also waking up.
What?
Oh, my head. What's all the yelling about?
Who are you? Give me a good reason why you should not be in handcuffs.
I can give you a reason, Book. Whose handcuffs will we use? I have none. Do you?
Well,
You are Joanna Locke, mademoiselle?
Yes, Joanna Locke. I'm a detective. Berkshire, Massachusetts Police.
I have found your credentials, mademoiselle.
And I know who you are, Mr. Poirot.
Then, if the introductions are complete, perhaps the explanations may begin.
I'll try.
A second.
It's simple, really. I'm on the trail of a murderer.
Are we done? Is that all? Nice, I guess that's all.
I had just been promoted to detective
it's not.
after 5 years on patrol. It was my first time on a major case. It had been a month since Daisy Armstrong was kidnapped. The Armstrongs were desperate for some sign of hope. I was there only for paperwork, to fill in some blanks.
Wow, we changed? Okay. Let me read. Second, yeah. My neighbors ride motorcycles to it. It's very loud. And you are going to lurk? Okay. And these are Americans, so they are loud on purpose. Same as this. Same as here. They are basically not a professional motorcycle rider. But yeah, they are always doing this kind of thing around here. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. So yeah, like that. Also, thank you for lurking. Jawab tempe dulu ya. Bagus gak gamenya? Bagus, menurutku. Iya bagus. Karena laptopku yang kentang ini aku bisa main gamenya stabil, lancar kayak gini. Terus mereka adaptasi ke masa modern kayaknya, P. Kalau di buku kan 1900-an awal ya settingannya. Sekarang ini settingannya masuk ke modern. Jadi bagus menurutku. Aku bakal beli kayaknya kalau misalnya rilis nanti, kalau tidak dapat sponsor. Daisy Armstrong, a 3-year-old girl, daughter of John and Sonia
The
Armstrong.
investigation is now part of a pile of investigations, and my captain sent me here just to dot some I's and cross some T's.
Victim was taken sometime on the evening of February 24, 2019. The abduction took place at the Armstrong residence where a reception was being held. Mr. Moreau, Daisy's nanny, discovered the child's disappearance at approximately 10:45. Nuansanya mirip Sherlock dong. Iya. Sejujurnya aku kan suka motoe ya, aku bilang dari tadi. Kan lagi ada Steam Next Fest 2023 ya, yang belum mulai. Seharusnya kan mulai tanggal 9 Oktober ya. Terus pas ngecek, ternyata ada ini. Jadi aku langsung download dan langsung coba. Bisa jalan tidak ya tadi malam, secara sekilas. Ternyata bisa dapat lancar di 60, 30-an sampai 60 fps di laptop kentang gini kan seneng ya. Apalagi bagus. A ladder was found outside the child's bedroom window. It was used to remove Daisy from the house. The window, usually locked from the inside, was found open. 4-wheel drive tracks were found in the woods near the house. No party guests drove a 4x4. What is this?
The misspellings are clearly on purpose, and they didn't return the child when the ransom was paid. The crime was audacious. How could the kidnapper know which was the window of Daisy's room? No, they could use a ladder to reach it, and no, they could enter the room without being seen.
Hello, I'm back. I fell asleep. Oh, did you have a good sleep? Kalau saya mah pokoknya bisa konsen 30, stream aja. Iya, aku juga. Welcome back, Kode Joy. Iya, aku juga gitu. Oke. Kalau lancar dan senang gini kan enak ya, nyaman. Itu aja sih. Gak banyak-banyak minta untuk kemampuan sekarang. Have 1,000 blah 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 blah. After law enforcement protocols were in place, the Armstrong followed the ransom demand instructions and paid the ransom of $1,000. No. $1 million on March 1st, 2019. Since then, there has been no further communication from the kidnappers and Daisy has not been returned. The investigation is ongoing. John Armstrong, 38, retired colonel. We were hosting a social event to raise money for a local museum. There were many people, some of them total strangers to us, and we were all very busy. Then we heard Suzanne, Daisy's nanny, screaming. It must have been 10:45 or 10:50. My wife and I went upstairs to Daisy's room. Suzanne was crying hysterically. Daisy was no longer in her bed, and on her pillow was a ransom note.
How could the child be taken with so many people in the house?
A bit. Okay, thank you, Pe. Yeah, a bit. A bit good sleep. Okay. Habis mandi, tidur ya. Okay. Sonia Armstrong.
I can't imagine the pain her parents felt when they realized Daisy was gone. How are they going to feel when they realize I have no answers for them? Only more questions.
Nanny. What is this?
That's why I'm here. A damn computer glitch. Or somebody pushed delete instead of save. Whatever happened, we lost the nanny's deposition. So my entire contribution to the investigation is to take it again.
Oh, abis nge-gym? Oh, nice. Terus ada Tempe, karena si Tempe juga kayaknya suka olahraga. Beda sama aku tidak bisa untuk hari ini. Tapi anaknya lagi mau mandi dan resting katanya. Tapi Tempe juga olahraga yang berat-berat kayaknya. So, good. At least sudah keluar dopaminnya. Telephone record for the day of the abduction for the Armstrong and Mrs. Morrow. Sonia Armstrong call. John Armstrong call. Susan Morrow, John Armstrong. 10:23, 2:26, 4:50, 11:41, 10:11. This is AM. Kalau kaki saya masih oke. Kenapa tuh? Kalau kaki masih oke? Kalau kaki masih oke, mau gym juga kah? National and state roads, rivers, lakes, bodies of water, acclimate, heights and topography, land
A
registers.
topographical map. Often more important than a road map in these mountains.
Iya dong, saya anak gulat. Si Tempe juga kayaknya olahraganya banting-banting kemarin, tapi aku tak tanya. Olahraga apa? Mungkin akan lebih sesuai lagi kalau ngobrol-ngobrol. Tapi anaknya lagi mandi, katanya. Kapan hari ya pas si Tempe streaming sampai jam 7? Han? Terus bilang mau olahraga tapi tidak pakai pemanasan soalnya tidak sempat lagi untuk pemanasan. Terus dia banting-banting. Iya, mungkin judo. Karena aku tidak tahu. Atau aikido. I have no idea. Udah nggak bisa, kaki saya udah hancur. It's
Good
okay.
evening. Colonel Armstrong?
Yes. You're the detective they phoned about.
Joanna Locke.
I don't remember you.
I'm newly assigned to the case.
It's about time more detectives were involved. My wife, Sonia, she hasn't been herself. Every day is a waking nightmare for us. Tell me you've uncovered something new.
I'm here to speak to your daughter's nanny. There was a computer problem. Her earlier statement has been lost.
Oh, I see. We had hoped. Well, do as you wish. I won't be far if you need me.
Oh, done. Wah, thank you so much. That was great. Ini aku yang ngomong ya. Tapi I don't know. Kita bisa tidak punya keyakinan, kepercayaan yang sama. Tapi aku percaya sama yang namanya takdir biasanya. Kadang kalau kalau tidak bisa sesuatu, biasanya ada hikmah lainnya di baliknya. Jadi kalau misalnya sedih, kaki Kay tidak berfungsi dengan baik untuk olahraga berat, mungkin ada hikmah lainnya. Mungkin ya, aku mikir gitu. But yeah, that's basically my opinion. Masih punya tangan untuk masak. Yeah, I know. But that's not what I meant, to be honest. But yeah. Agatha Christie, Hercule Poirot, London Case. Mix? Why? Murah-murah ya? Tidak mahal. It's not that expensive. It's only 120. It's only 145. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's go.